Hello, everyone. So, I've been receiving so many calls from different people. Sometimes when people call me, they're almost crying. Oh, Aisha, take heart and all of that. And apart from that, there's so many people who are concerned, genuinely concerned about me and all of that. Honestly, I'm very, very okay. I am okay. I am more than okay. I had a friend who called me yesterday, a friend and a sister, one of our sisters. So we have a little clique of our sisterhood. She had traveled. She's really so concerned about me. Oh, check on Aisha, check on Aisha. And she called me and I was like, I'm just coming from a birthday. I just came from a birthday when we were doing, it's a birthday. But of course, in Nigeria, you have to find your pocket of joys, especially. But the thing I loved about the birthday was that, first of all, before they even started, or while there was a minute of prayers for the abducted, school children and teachers in Oyo State and all of that. And anything that you do, Nigeria seems to hang over your head. But at the same time, you also must find little ways of expressing that your joy so that you don't become so overwhelmed, in terms of depressed and all of that on Nigerian matter. And as I was telling her, honestly, I know there's so much concern. So I'm doing this video for more people to see it. Wallahi, let me tell you, I feel nothing. I'm very, very okay. I'm very okay. There's nothing for me. One of the things for me is that because I am used to this. This is how my life has always been. There's nothing that I wanted and I just got it on a sleeve, on a platter of gold. You understand? I work hard for everything that I have and I make sure, I put in the work. That's why for me, like I always say to people, I always focus on my efforts. I don't focus on the result in anything. I don't focus on the result. I focus on my effort, and so that's why I give my all to anything that I'm doing. So at the end of the day, whatever comes out, I'm okay with it. If I get it, fine. If I don't get it, I know for me that is the fact that God has something better for me in one way or the other. So I'm never fixated or worked up over any, be it business, be it relationship, be it anything. I've never been that person who now gets broken. Oh my goodness, I ran for office. Oh my goodness, they did not do primary. It is what it is. Because even when I'm starting something, I also start with the worst case scenario. What's the worst case scenario? I lose, and would I not be where I am? I deal with that and I move on. So for me, please, I get it that you're all worried about me. I'm very, very okay. I'm very good. I've moved past that. And for me, the beautiful thing about this is that I had an amazing campaign. I started from the little time that we've done this. Oh Lord, have mercy. Everywhere new and Aisha Yusufu, was running for office, and I don't take that for granted. I know also there's the pain. Even yesterday at the birthday ceremony we had, because we're in one lounge like that, we had two members. They are my team members, my supporters. We all started from ADC together, and two of them had the same birthday on the same day, and they were celebrating. So I was there. There was another group from another table. I don't know what they were celebrating though. Some of them came over. One of them was telling me how pained he is. He's actually also an NDC member. How pained he is, how pained his wife is. A lot of people are so pained at the fact that they felt they needed me to be there. What would be like with an Aisha Yusufu in the National Assembly? I'm like, oh well, it's okay. When things happen for a reason and all of that for me. And I was like, oh, his wife is so this, is so that, So I just want to say to everyone, I'm very, very okay. I'm good. I'm great. And this has always been the way my life has always been. I don't get things so easily. I work hard for it. And that's why I'm a fighter. And that's why when people tell me things will work, I don't understand what they mean by things. Yes, things will work. You make them work. And so you don't give up. One thing that you know for sure is that I don't give up. And you see this politics I'm in. I was expecting to say, even the advocacy, it was the same thing. I didn't enter advocacy and they were like, Aisha, yes. People were against me, against it. If you see the things, I remember Dr. Obieza Kwesili having to stand and fight for me. And it's like, no, Aisha has to be there. And I was like, no, she's too this, she's too that. Because I don't do things the way people expect, the normal. No. This thing we want it to work, let's get in the work. And I'm too much of a personality. You can't put me by the side. I'm not the kind of person that, Aisha, I like Asha. I tell people you can't like me, you either love me or hate me, and either one is perfectly okay. So you're either like, oh my goodness, I love her, I love that, or oh my, oh gosh, I hate that woman, I don't like the way she. For me, either one is okay because I have enough love for myself. So this is something that for me is something I'm really used to. Something that it's a norm for me, and for me, I'm already putting on work for the next phase for 2031, because guess what, by the grace of God, inshallah, if I live to up to 2031 with good health and everything, I'm running again. I will be running for Senate in this FCT, Abuja, or if I'm not, but I will run for something. That's for sure. But most like this FCT, Senate in this FCT Nigeria. So I'm already working towards it. 4 years is like tomorrow. If there's life, it's when there's no life that it becomes, for forever. And so, just to say to everyone that, thank you so much. And also to say that you said this politics of a thing, right? It's, how do I put it? It's not as difficult as they make it out to be, or they frighten you. They try to bring violence, or they try to do something to someone, or do it his way. Somebody will say, if they can do this to Aisha, I will not do. Join! There's nothing there. What is it? My color change. I mean, the husband, when they say I love you, they say I love you again. All of that. No, nothing changed. Join and let's do it. Me, I've said them, you'll be me in this politics I've entered. You will see my face and you'll be sick and tired of my face. And if I come, I run. Even if I run, they don't vote. Even if I've gone for primary, they didn't vote me. I will come again. I go run. So then I go ask, this woman said, let's give her this vote. Talk less of, the support was there, amazing. And I know people feel shortchanged, but what I will say to people, take that anger, that passion, and turn it into something positive. How do we correct the system? We've seen, and for me, I'm so glad of the fact that it's just repeated all the things I've always said, that there's no party that does not have competent candidates with character and capacity. The thing is that the parties will never want to bring out those competent candidates, because of course they know they're not going to be controlled. They're going to be there for government. They're not going to be there for government. They're going to be there for citizens, for the nation, and all of that. And so that's one of the things that they also fear. There are people who, for them, it is about the status quo. They want the status quo to remain. They just want to be the one in charge of the abnormality that is happening in Nigeria. And so for them, when they see certain people, they are like they get scared of those people. And then for them, like, okay, these ones are going to come and change this politics that we have been waiting for our turn to come and do anyhow. By the time they come in, they are not going to get that. So that's one of those things. But I'll say to everyone, let's focus on getting that Nigeria that we all want to. You check your candidates, so that candidate, check who is the candidate you are voting for. The one you see anyhowness, you must have going to say nothing in that way. So for all of you, I really appreciate the calls, I appreciate the messages, I appreciate the thoughts, the prayers. I know some of you don't even have my number, you don't know how to reach me, but you're feeling it. I just want to let you know that I'm good, I'm okay, I'm fantastic, and you know what? Nigeria will also be okay by the grace of God. Thank you so much. Bye.